The following is true, but disturbing. Viewer discretion advised. Supportive links provided. Milk is a blood product produced by glands in the breast to feed a mother's newborn. Cows are raped by humans to impregnate them so they produce breast milk, and the baby is taken away and killed so we can harvest the milk. Most adult humans are dairy intolerant. We can't properly digest milk and require nothing nutritionally from milk. All milk is artificially fortified to make it healthier. It contains acceptable levels of blood, pus, hormones, and much more. The dairy industry is old and powerful. Dairy is only considered part of the human diet because this lobby pays government to keep milk products on the national food guides. After generations, only in the past year has Canada been promoting plant-based alternatives. Dairy is literal enslavement, torture, rape, and murder of intelligent, loving, sentient animals. And it's completely avoidable. That said, maybe you're not concerned with all that, okay? Many people still consume dairy products and consider them food. There's a large market for milk, cheese, and other dairy. Canada and the world are currently in a food shortage as supply drops with people locked down in quarantine and demand surges as people stock up for hard times. Food prices are jumping up quickly. Food banks are out of supplies, and emergency funds to restock shelves don't do any good if products aren't being made and brought to market. In the past week, panic buying of milk slowed and demand from the shutdown restaurant industry collapsed, threatening to allow price to freefall. To avoid the price dropping, the dairy industry has begun destroying 5 million liters of breast milk every week. We're killing hundreds of thousands of babies so we can harvest the milk their mothers produce for them and dumping it down the drain. Now, you're either like me and don't consider breast milk and its products to be food, and you're outraged at the needless suffering being caused, or you do consider milk and dairy to be food, and you're outraged at the willful destruction of massive amounts of perfectly good food during a time when prices are skyrocketing and people are going hungry. 5 million liters of blood products being poured down the drain every week until demand picks back up? One glass of rape and torture for every Canadian every week during a food shortage. Either it's food or it's rape. Either way, we must agree that wasting it to drive up prices isn't doing anyone any good. After 4 or 5 pregnancies and babies taken away to be killed, the mother cow's body is already spent, even though she's barely an adult. She's hung by her back legs and her throat is cut, so her depleted blood drains as she thrashes, gurgles, and dies. A used up and discarded non-person with no rights to be profited off of, not considered in any way, and killed and forgotten. A cheeseburger. Billions like her every year. Blood, milk, and tears flowing non-stop behind closed factory farm barn doors. For what? Dollars? Taste buds? Tradition? Why are we doing this?